the running back to the ground.
They'll run here with Akers. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Rolling to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Akers. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Ryan. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they work this out past the 25.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back.
And he's got it. What a catch on the side.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 12's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Again, Ryan. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54.
I got you. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Ryan. He'll bite under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Darrell Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
At the Vikings 8-yard line.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, 59, ready?
Here's Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Bentley. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Henry again on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. A toss left, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Denzel Mims. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
The score, Vikings 24, Cowboys 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Newton. Well, that'll be caught by Cup. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now here's another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead.